Life is hard, and we're out here doing larger-than-life things, whether it's pushing ourselves physically in the outdoors or mentally at work or in the podcast studio. Absolute Aid is here to help you focus, recover, and stay calm during your most intense moments. Absolute Aid, created by nature, made with science, for those who seek to do more. All right, everybody. So if you haven't noticed, I've been doing something kind of different with Aptitude Outdoors lately, talking about topics that aren't just interview podcast style stuff and stuff that's kind of really important to me. And today I ran into a real life scenario where the stuff I'm talking about and going to be talking about just rings true to me. Very simple interaction. You know, I'm at the gas station. I get out of my car, I'm filling up, the attendant comes out and he's like, "Hey, I see you have an Appalachian Trail sticker on your car." I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Did you do the whole thing?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, of course. I did it a few years ago. It was a really great experience, And he's like, "Oh, well, I've hiked a few sections of the Appalachian Trail," and, so conversing with this random man in a parking lot, and he's saying to me, "Yeah, I've done all the way up from Georgia to Maryland." I'm like, "So you've done a lot of the Appalachian Trail. That's not just a few sections. Like, that's a big chunk." So I was like, "So when are you going to finish it?" He's like, "Oh, I don't think I'm going to finish it." And I'm thinking, I'm saying to him, like, "Well, why not? Like, what's the deal? Like, you don't have that far to go. I mean, that's a couple more years of section hiking. That's just it's not that far." And he says to me, "I need to lose about 75 pounds. My knees are bad." And then one of his coworkers comes over and starts ribbing on him. He's like, "Oh, maybe you should go up to, northern Michigan and the sand dunes and run up and down those things." And the guy's talking about how he can't run anymore. And basically, short interaction, he's given up on a goal that a lot of people have had and given up on, which is through hiking the Appalachian Trail. Now, that's not to say that I'm any better or worse because I've completed the trail. There's plenty of things in my life that I've not completed. But it's just kind of reinforcing that whole mindset of don't let yourself get to that point. I've been there and I've dug myself out of this hole, and, now like making sure I'm in shape to be able to continue to do these things in the outdoors is ultra important to me, if not the most important to me health-wise, because I don't want that down the road. I don't want to say to somebody, "Oh, I was going to do this, but I gained 100 pounds. I gained 80 pounds. I can't do it anymore because I've just, not taken the steps to maintain physical health." And I understand, because outside of Aptitude Outdoors, I work for a company that deals with disabilities. Like, there are scenarios where sometimes you cannot physically do the things that you want to do. And even then, there are people with severe disabilities. There have been blind people that couldn't walk. You name it. There's been people out there who have completed the Appalachian Trail with disabilities. So, like, the whole point of this whole series and this whole conversational thing that I've been doing with James and will continue to be doing is, like, it really is a mindset of making the changes. You have the power within yourself to do this, and it's all a series of making choices. And there's 10,000 books I could recommend to you to read. Pick any of them. Go pick any self-help book up. It's going to tell you the same thing. But honestly, it all boils down to making a conscious choice to change the way you're doing things. It's not easy. It'll take years potentially to change the mindset. It starts with saying no to a cookie 1 of every 5 times, and then it becomes every time you can say no, or passing up on the fast food or whatever, going to the gym the day you don't want to go, and then once in a while, or trail running or whatever the activity that you can do to better your health. That's the whole point. You don't want to end up like the guy at the gas station who's saying, "I wish I would have. I wish I could." He still could. He absolutely could still go finish the Appalachian Trail. It might take him longer than it would take someone else. He could still go do it, but he's putting this mental block on himself and creating a barrier where he can change that. And that's like the whole point. That's why it's so important to, like, do these things. If you love the outdoors and you want to continue to do these activities in the outdoors that are challenging or hard or whatever, it's important. You have to just do small steps at a time and keep active. That's all. You don't need to go to the gym 8 days a week. You don't have to like do the most insane workouts that you've ever concocted. It helps. It definitely makes doing things a lot easier, but you don't have to do that. Just making sure that you're able to continue doing these activities is so important. And I've literally built my life around that. I mean, you can look back at some of the first podcast episodes. I was chubbier, we all fail. We all screw up, and I will again. I guarantee it. But, I continually am saying I want to maintain my health. So I just got invited with Ben Wagner, who was on the podcast a few weeks ago, to go try ice climbing. I don't know if I can go or not yet, but if I wasn't in any semblance of physical shape, I would definitely be like, I don't think I can handle this. But right now, I feel like I could go with him right now and just do it and learn, fall a bunch of times, whatever. But like, that's the things I'm saying is just make the hard choices. Do it. You won't regret it in the long term. It'll just become another part of your life. Like when you got a new job and you're excited and then it got boring again, like it just becomes another part of your day. Working out 5-6 days a week, going to the gym, doing CrossFit, all this stuff is boring now. It's like, it's challenging, but like I'm not scared of it anymore. So, I just wanted to put this out there like in a real life scenario. It literally just happened to me. I drove home, I ate something real fast, and I'm recording this right now because like, that's what I'm living my life around is I see that and I don't want to be that. And, if that resonates with you, all I'm saying is you can do something about it. You can do something about it. No matter if you have a long way to go or you're halfway there or whatever, just do it. Just do something, and, it might sound preachy, but I've been through this. I've been doing this for years and years and years, since 2008. I've been living this like mental battle every day. And so like, I think it's really important to share this message in a world where we're hearing the opposite. Just stay home, be comfortable, eat the potato chips, watch the TV. No, don't do that. Go challenge yourself. Go on a hike. If you're used to doing 2 miles, try 3, try 6, try 5. You will surprise yourself. So, I could ramble on about this all day. I literally have a podcast. I talk for a living. I could do this all day, but I just wanted to get this point across. And if you agree with me, or if you think you have people that need to hear this message, show them this video. They can be mad at me. It's whatever. I'm just speaking my truth to the world, and I hope you guys are getting something out of it. And if you are, subscribe. There's a lot of this coming down the road, and, I'm using myself as a punching bag to spread this message. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you gained something from this, and, stay tuned. There's a lot more coming.